Have you ever typed a text message, like, "see you," and watched "soon" pop up above your keyboard? Your phone doesn't understand who you are talking to. It is simply calculating the mathematical probability of what word usually comes next. Imagine taking that exact prediction engine, but instead of learning from personal texts, it learned from almost everything ever published on the internet. That massive pattern recognition engine is what we call a large language model. It doesn't think the way a human thinks. It generates responses purely by predicting language. Traditional software follows rigid, unbending rules. If you type the wrong command, it fails. Generative AI works more like water. It adapts its output fluidly, navigating around problems based on the patterns it recognizes. Because of that flexibility, it acts as a content transforming assistant. It can help you draft emails, summarize long meetings, and organize messy notes, all by matching internet-scale patterns to your daily tasks. When you treat AI as a highly advanced pattern guesser, you can start using it more effectively and safely. Feeding massive amounts of text to these predictive models led to the creation of the major AI assistants you see on the market today. Tools like ChatGPT and Gemini are incredibly flexible, general-purpose assistants. They are highly effective when you need help brainstorming ideas from scratch or quickly drafting a first pass of a document. Claude, on the other hand, is specifically trained to handle deep reading, careful writing, and analyzing long, complex documents. These tools are optimized for different tasks. Choosing the right tool for the specific job you are trying to do will save you time and prevent poor results. To get a useful result out of an AI assistant, you have to provide it with a starting pattern. We call this initial instruction a prompt. Clear, detailed prompts give the engine a specific pattern to follow, which leads to highly accurate predictions. Vague prompts leave the engine confused, forcing it to make useless guesses. This diagram illustrates how you control those guesses using context. Context is the background information or conversation history you provide. It acts exactly like this funnel, narrowing down the AI's vast range of possible answers into a tight, organized stream. The quality of the AI's output is never determined by the machine alone. It is directly controlled by the clarity of your prompt and the richness of the context you provide. There is a critical flaw built into these models. They are designed to sound fluent and confident. They are not designed to verify facts. This animation demonstrates a risk called hallucination. Just as the left side of this bridge looks completely normal before warping into impossible geometry, the AI will invent plausible-sounding details simply because those words mathematically fit the language pattern. It will present these entirely invented details to you with absolute, unwavering confidence. Fluent, polished language from an AI is never proof that the information is actually true or safe to use. This split-screen image shows the dramatic difference your instructions make. On the left, a vague prompt simply asks to summarize this article, resulting in a dense, unhelpful block of text. On the right, we provided a defined task, an audience, and clear constraints. We asked for 5 bullet points tailored for a high school student. The result is instantly readable and perfectly formatted. That second prompt succeeded because it locked the autocomplete engine onto a precise, heavily constrained target. Investing a little upfront time to craft a specific prompt drastically reduces the time you will spend trying to fix a bad AI outputs later. At the end of the process, every single AI workflow relies on one final, irreplaceable step: human verification. Apply the rule of trust versus verify. Match the level of your human review to the actual real-world risk of the task. A drafted email to a friend needs a quick glance. A financial summary requires thorough scrutiny. AI is a powerful pattern-matching assistant. It is not a replacement for a human expert. You don't need to know how to code to be AI literate. You simply need to provide the right context, steer the prompt clearly, and always apply your own judgment to the result.